So the sweet peas in the tunnel are doing well, but there are things that we need to know, and I want to show you a very good example of how they climb. So down the bottom here, and in fact all over the plant, the tendrils are going mad and hanging on to everything that they possibly can. And this is the joy of sweet peas, but in this narrow pot here, I do have to help them out a bit. So I've just tied a couple of loose strings around, and I've added a few more twigs at the bottom. And in the bigger TP to the left, there's loads more of the same, there's more twigs. So when they get tall like this, they're delicate, they're vulnerable, so you have to be very careful with them. So it's fine to tuck them in amongst the canes so that they can support themselves and get them tangled in. That's okay. When it comes to picking, it's very easy to break things. So there's a little tip with picking. Rather than tear the stem down, when it doesn't come away that well and you find yourself having to put pressure on the remains of the plant to support it, you push it up. Here's the next one. Here's the growing tip of the plant, and here's the leaf. The crux of the matter is that I'm going to push the stem up and it comes away very, very easily. And hopefully with this one that I've already interfered with, the same. Push it up and it comes away. Here's another one, a nice blue one, which is growing in the axil of this leaf here. Now ordinarily you think you might tear it down. You could cut it with scissors, that would be great, but I'm just going to push it up towards the plant, and that just releases it very easily. So it's a very good way of cutting sweet peas, that. And you need to cut them. The more you cut, the more flowers will come, the longer the plant will last. If you leave them just to flower and look gorgeous, and I know it's Chelsea week, the end of May, and it's all gorgeous and it's all about flowers, but you want these in the house. They smell heavenly. They're not doing any good in the polytunnel apart from amusing me when I come and water it in the morning and do the work that I have to do. But it's lovely to have them in the house, so keep picking. And even these ones that are only vaguely on their way out, thinking about coming out, these will come out in water. If they're very tight, they won't. But if they're on the way, then they will. Little tiny ones here are coming. Some are short-stemmed. The further we get up, I've been picking these for weeks now, the further we get up towards the top of the TP, the shorter the stems get. But they really are gorgeous. I'm very happy with them. And that's just a little simple technique of picking them. But undoubtedly the best tool you can have in the polytunnel and in the garden as time goes on through the season and the harvesting starts and there's lots of salad and there's lots of flowers is a pair of scissors. Brilliant things to have. Rather than secateurs, scissors are brilliant. They're sharp, they cut quickly, and they get you what you want.